Hey guys, Barn Geek here. In this video, we're going to check out Bill's butchering shop and see how he butchers his chickens. I think you'll learn a lot from this, and we'll see how well the using fermented oats worked as far as the carcass of the birds.
When I'm raising my birds, I have 4 square feet per bird so that they have plenty of room and they're not stressed.
Right.
And when I first got started, the people that kind of were teaching me, I got my birds from them and the feed from them. Same number of weeks, same butcher day. And when we were done, my birds were at least a pound heavier than their birds were. And the thought is that it was just the birds were less stressed.
Right.
And less stressed birds grow better.
Yeah. Wow.
So I could fit more birds in my pen, but I would rather have, you know, a nicer sized carcass.
Yeah. Now, how close did they have theirs confined? Did they have them in a smaller?
Their pen was the same size,
right?
But instead of 25 birds in the pen, they had like 40 birds.
Okay. What size pen was that?
10 by 10.
10 by 10. Okay. All right.
So, part of it might have been I made sure that my birds always had feed and water, you know, and really, you know, kept an eye on them.
Right.
You know, going out there twice a day, making sure. So, I think that really helps. Okay. You know, if the bird runs out of water for a couple of hours, you know, that adds a lot of stress to them.
Yeah. Always good to know, because it's good to have ways to make your birds heavier without feed costs. Right?
Yep, no extra cost to it.
Yeah. Just
the only thing is a diminished number of birds, but that doesn't bother me.
Right. Or more chicken tractors, right?
Yeah, I would have to make another pen.
Yeah.
If I want to do the same number of birds as that.
Right. Which that's a one-time expense. Yes. Pretty much. I mean, those will last for a long time.
At least 10 years.
Yeah.
I've had 12-pound carcass.
Wow. That's a big bird.
Like that's huge.
Yeah. Do you stop feeding them the night before?
Yes.
Yeah. I say that's
Make
what
sure
we
that
did
they have water.
Right. So how much time? 12 hours or something?
Yeah,
before?
12 hours.
Okay.
These birds, because they're out on grass, is not totally removed from food.
Yeah.
But
so they do have some grass in their gizzards.
if you don't remove it, then you go to pull out the crop and it just rips and, you know, it breaks open and it stinks.
Right. Yeah. Main reason for doing that is for the crop to be empty.
Yeah, and their digestive tract is empty, so when you reach in, they don't make a mess all over when you're trying to pull the guts out.
Right.
That has one of those when the summers go, just follow them.
Oh yeah.
And it just has this.
Yeah. Yeah, those are really cool. Pretty genius. You gotta cut off 55-gallon barrel with a propane burner underneath it. Put 4 chickens on there. Pulley system.
It's a lot nicer being able to dunk 4 at a time.
Yeah.
Using the big barrel instead of just a stock pot, the water temperature is a lot easier to regulate.
Because there's more water?
You got more volume.
Okay.
So it doesn't drop temperature when you dunk the bird down in.
Right.
And if you have the burner just going on low, it doesn't heat up, you know, too fast.
Right. Yeah.
I've done them with a stock pot, and you're all the time messing with the temperature. You're adding cold water and then dipping water out because you can't add too much cold or the pot's overflowing.
Right. Very cool. Not much on them after that.
Just a couple feathers and
You put them in cold water?
yes.
Yep.
I have the initial cool tank there.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of cool them down, and then after I'm done processing, I put them in a second one
Secondary.
so the
cooling
water
tank.
stays cleaner. This first one will get dirty.
Right. Yeah, I imagine so. Is that just water, or is there a little bit of soap in there?
She just put a little soap in.
Oh, okay. What's that do?
It gets, I don't know, it loosens the feathers better.
Does it? Okay.
So it's able to get up around the feathers around all of the, or the water around all the feathers.
Oh, okay.
Easier.
That makes sense. Kind of.
And these birds are really clean too.
So these birds are,
Right.
when you got birds that are really nasty, having some soap in there helps get some of that nasty crud off.
Oh, okay. Huh. I hadn't heard that trick before. That's pretty cool. So how many chickens do you think you've done your career?
I don't know, 2,000 maybe?
A couple thousand? There's definitely an advantage of having experience, right?
That helps.
Yeah.
Having a sink out here set up so you're outside.
Yeah.
I've heard of people trying to, you know, do them in their kitchen or,
Oh, wow.
you know, doing it in the basement or something, and, you know, being outside, you have the fresh air, chance for all the smell to escape.
Right. I mean, that's why I have you do it. I don't have any of the equipment. Man, it's so much easier. You're set up. You can do it quick, and you know how to do it better than I do. So I know it's done right. It's like I might leave some of that stuff in there, you know.
Well, most people leave the kidneys in.
Yeah.
I use the pliers because it's easier for me to get them out with the pliers.
Right.
But most people leave them in.
I guess it wouldn't hurt anything.
To me, it just doesn't seem like it's complete.
Right. You save the necks. What do you use those for? Stock?
Yep, just to make stock. Or dog treats.
Sure. that's clean. So what are your thoughts on the condition of the carcass so far?
It looks good. I think it's a little bit smaller than sometimes, but for me, this is a nice sized bird.
Yeah. Use a pair of pruners for the tail and the neck, huh? That's a pretty neat trick.
That way you don't have to worry about, you know, finding the joint and slowing down.
Right. You just got it. It's done. So how many people is the optimum amount of people for your system?
It works good with 3 people, 4 people is good. If you get too much more than that, then I would need to have another sink.
Yeah.
Because I like to have plenty of elbow room when you try to
Right.
have somebody crowded on the end or something.
Yeah.
It just, people start getting everybody's way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But normally, we'll have somebody that does the killing and scalding.
Right.
And most of the time, you know, that person will do the plucking as well.
Yeah.
And then we'll have 2 people, you know, doing the gutting
Right.
and cleaning part.
Do you ever save the feet for stock?
I've done that myself. And
Uh-huh.
I've had probably 2 people that have asked, but most people don't ask.
Right. I think I might
Normally,
next
I'll
time.
have about 2 people a year that want the heart and gizzard and
Right.
and liver, but not very many.
Yeah. I might next time because the stock has become pretty important to our food.
Cutting the tail off speeds things up because sometimes you get the tail feathers
Uh-huh.
and you don't have to worry about yanking them out.
Right.
You just cut them off.
Yep.
And I like the pruners for the neck because I trim the neck way back between the shoulders
Right.
so that it doesn't puncture the bag.
Right.
When I made the plucker, I kept the bottom in the barrel
Uh-huh.
so that the belt wouldn't get wet,
Oh, okay.
and then just opened up a hole in the side, kind of form a feather sheet.
Right. Is that your design?
No, the design was from Herrick Kimball, from the Deliberate Agrarian. And he has a plan book, and I bought the plan book. And
Okay. You said Herbert Kimball?
Herrick, Herrik, Herrick Kimball.
Oh, okay. Oh. That on Amazon, I would imagine.
I think so, but you can buy it directly from him.
Oh, okay.
He has a website.
Okay. Was that, what about the scalding system? Is that yours or his?
He has a scalder plan as well,
Uh-huh.
and whoa, got an escapee chicken.
An escapee? Uh-oh. Looks like she's got the tool to take care of that.
The most active Cornish crosses you come across.
All right. It can actually jump and fly over stuff. Amazing. You get tangled in the weeds. There you go. Yeah, got himself.
Takes a propane hot water heater.
Okay.
And cuts the top off and regulates it, and he has a dunker that he puts on it. But when I was looking for one, I couldn't find a hot water heater, used one, and I didn't want to buy a brand new one.
Right.
So I started using the barrel, and the barrels worked good enough for regulating temperature that it'd be nice to have the automatic, but I don't think it's really necessary for what I do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that makes sense. It served you well, so why replace it, right?
So having an automatic dunker would make things pretty nice.
Yeah.
That way, if you only had 2 people, you could set the dunker and it could be dunking while you go and grab 4 more chickens.
Gotcha.
Or you could turn the dunker on when you come over to run the plucker and be dunking the second batch.
Okay. Should go and get another load.
He had the plan book for the cider press.
Okay.
And the grinder system.
Okay.
And I bought those plans and used them, and that works out super too.
Yeah. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, click the thumbs up and hit subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.